So we are currently trying to set up the drums. Alright, we rolling? Cool. Okay. So, I just met a country band, really a country artist that has a band. Anyway, they want me to film a music video for them. I haven't even heard the song yet. I don't know anything about it. All I know is we're shooting in 7 days. And they have a location picked out. I don't know what the location is. I'm just sort of waiting on more information right now. And I figured I would film my pre-production, production, and post-production process with you. So you can see my method for something that I get no time to prepare for. Alright. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, I finally got to meet with the band today. They showed me the song, they sent it to me. I've listened to it a few times now, it's really good. And yeah, so now I need to develop a schedule, find some locations, because they finally sent me the address of where exactly they want to film it, but I need to figure out more specific locations and set up a schedule for shooting day, because we only get 1 day to shoot this. And yeah, it's a little scary. All right. Check in on day 3. Okay, so I found some locations this time, went on Google Earth to find some more spots around where they wanted. I developed a schedule, and then I found out that we're only gonna have 4 hours to shoot this because the drummer has a gig that morning. So yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the schedule now, cut some stuff, and frankly, we don't have time to get everything I want to get, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to set a list of priorities and some time constraints where if we're on part of it and it's been too long, we're just gonna have to move forward. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to cut, and set some requirements for what to cut day of in case we run even further behind than expected. So yeah, I'll see you on day 4. Okay, so I think I finished as much as I can finish pre-production wise. I've got a schedule that we're gonna shoot at 3 different locations, all around the same area within walking distance of each other. And at those locations, we're gonna do a couple full band performances, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how good I feel about them and how much time we have, how long it takes to set up. Then get some solo performances of just the front man. Then get some close-ups of different instruments if we have time. And then if we still have time, get some B-roll of just country boys doing country boy things. And in that order. If we are losing time, I'm giving myself a strict 1 hour per location, which of actual shooting, which should give us enough time to move between locations and to set up before the sun goes down. And yeah, if we run out of time, we're gonna be shooting in that order, and whatever we don't get at each location, we don't get at that location. Hopefully we get it all. All right, I'll see you guys on shoot day. Alright, so we're getting there a couple hours early. The plan is to get there, find some specific locations because we need multiple spots to film, and film ourselves doing that. So yeah, we're kind of doing 2 videos at once, kind of rough, but we'll make it work. Alright, we're here at the spot. We had a few hiccups finding the spot. The planned area was actually roped off, so we couldn't get in there. But the greater lake we have access to, so now we just need to find some more specific spots. This is why we got here early. All right, let's go. So can the world stand still for just 1 minute? So the people I love
here doing a little performance video with the man, the myth, the legend. We're gonna have some fun.
All right. So we are currently trying to set up the drums. It's kind of hard, but if we can get them to work, if we can get the drums set up here, it's going to be a sick shot. So
we are trying.
We're trying. Flexion would look at free, so I think I'm fine. Yes, as long as I stand still, I think I'm fine. Oh, you get. Justin, do you care to explain what just happened?
Yeah, so got there, got a little bit excited. Forgot that cameras have batteries that last not forever.
Yeah. So that was Justin's first time filming. Yeah, hooray for Justin. I think he did a pretty decent job. Aside from the fact that we missed, over half the shoot, because the battery died. Justin, just for the record, Justin asked me, "Hey Winston, is it bad if the battery's like flashing red?" And I was like, "Justin, it has bars like any other battery indicator. How have you gotten to flashing red and you don't know what that means?" Other than that, though, shoot day went really well. So yeah, me and Justin got there about an hour and a half early to scout locations, which great thing we did, because the location we were gonna go to was blocked off because a tornado went by recently. So we had to scramble and find new locations day of. And I think we found some even better ones than we originally had picked out. So it all worked out in the end. As soon as me and Justin were done finding the locations, the band pulled up. The hardest part was probably just the drums in general. They took forever to set up, bring from location to location, and really finding a spot there, like you saw in the video, finding a spot there on the little plateau area was really difficult. We had to clear some rocks away, throw them in the lake. Keen eyes will notice we actually didn't have the rack tom on that lake shot because we just couldn't set it up. But yeah, the hardest part of shoot day was definitely scheduling and timing, like I thought it would be. Because as soon as we got there, it was super harsh lighting. It was like 2 p.m. and I had to think, okay, what's the worst location? We're shooting that one first because the lighting's going to be terrible. And it was terrible lighting. I tried to color it as best I could, and it turned out decently. But when an hour hit and I was like, we did like 2 performances, I was like, okay, pack up. The band was super confused. They were like, we spent all this time setting up. You want us to just pack up now? We only did like two performances. And I was like, yeah, if we want to make time, we gotta go. So while they were packing up, I did a solo performance of the artist, and then yeah, we moved to the next location, spent about 30 minutes setting up because that was the lake shot with the drums. We filmed about, I want to say 5 performances there, shot a little bit of B-roll there, and I noticed the sun was about to get to sunset, and that's when I knew, okay, gotta go to the beach as soon as we can. So I made them pack up fast. I filmed one of the performances again while they were packing up. You can actually notice on the solo shot of Austin, you can see the people's shadows moving in the background because they're putting up the drums. Then we got to the beach. Someone knocked the snare into the sand, and that gave the drummer a heart attack because he had a gig that night. He had a gig that morning and that night. He's a busy guy. But the beach shot, other than that, went really smoothly. As soon as we finished filming, we went completely out of light. Like seriously, the last shot we got was the one of him standing in the water. We only had time to film that one bit because we were like, the sun is going to go down. And trust me, while I was looking back at the footage, the sun was pretty much down. It was now blue hour by the time we shot that, and I really had to color to make it look like it was still golden hour. But yeah, once we did that, we packed up and hit McDonald's, as any true filmmaker does. Yeah, editing went really smoothly as well. It was really, music videos are something that I just sort of get in terms of rhythm and pacing, performance music videos at least. The first thing I did, I loaded each clip I shot of the full performance, and just synced each one with the song, and then put them all stacked on top of each other so that I could see little previews of each one, and they were all synced. And then I just went through, found my favorite clip to start. There was actually 4 seconds of silence at the start of the song, so I had to figure something out to do with that. But then I found my favorite clip for the start of the song, let it run until I felt we needed to change clips, then found my favorite clip from there, and so on and so forth. But yeah, just making sure I didn't let any shot overstay its welcome in the video as a whole, and that I didn't repeat any shot too soon after it had just been used, which was annoying because some of the shots were way better than others and I wanted to use them for like the whole video. But then I just had to be like, nope, gotta use the forest shot because people are gonna forget about it and be like, where did it go? Even though it's easily the worst shot in my opinion, but I had to throw it in there. And yeah, that's pretty much how editing went. I sent a few rough cuts to the band themselves so that they could approve it. I actually had a rough cut done day of. Yeah, and really my first rough cut and the final version are very similar. The main differences were just, I changed a couple clips here and there where like maybe the singer wasn't singing. Like the lake shot, I had a couple shots of him where he was just sort of standing there and it looked kind of awkward. So I got rid of those. And then the ending, because it fades out for so long, I had to figure something out. But the coloring is really what took a while, because one thing any colorist will tell you is you gotta wait a couple days to make sure it's a good grade, and you gotta show it to multiple pairs of eyes, because your eyes will adjust to whatever you have been doing and whatever you're looking at and make it look normal. So it really is important to just get some night's sleep and then look back at it the next day and make sure it still looks good. So yeah, I spent probably 5 days coloring. After the first 2 days, I would just spend like maybe 20 minutes coloring. For those last 3 days, 20 minutes a day, just tweaking some stuff up. Yeah, so the video released the Monday after we shot, so about 9 days after we shot, the video came out. And yeah, the band's great. They loved it. They were super nice to me. They said they want to work with me in the future. So hopefully you'll see more videos of theirs, some more behind the scenes with them on this channel. Hopefully we'll get more behind the scenes footage if Justin remembers the camera battery. You can watch the video right now. They're linked in the description to Austin Chatfield's channel. But here's a little sneak preview of the video.